Hi there and welcome back to Valley por Vida. Now, as promised, we're keeping up with our Jurassic theme by dissecting interesting things that you maybe didn't know when it comes to the film Jurassic Park. Let's find out. Okay, so according to mentalfloss.com, director Steven Spielberg actually found out about the film while he was working on ER. The site says that an author he was working with for the ER TV series told him about the movie, and so he immediately went to Universal to figure out how to get this movie and the rights for it. It's interesting because apparently the book hadn't even been published at the time, so he was really excited to start storyboarding different scenes, from it without even a screenplay. And it also outlines that the film almost didn't happen after, he was through with the movie Schindler's List and making sure that was completed. But Jurassic Park was Spielberg's dream project at the time, and he ultimately was able to work on the new proposed film first, and then later finished the second one by the end of that year. Now, the site also outlines that King Kong ride with him was actually one source of inspiration when it came to Spielberg's plan for creating the dinosaurs for the movie. It outlines that a Disney Imagineer who designed a King Kong ride, as a full-sized animatronic, was able to help him out with this and, for the movie Jurassic Park. But it turned out to be a little bit too expensive. So their team decided to put together different special effects to make it happen instead. And there was even an exoskeleton from the Terminator that was used to help build and operate the live-action dino robots, according to the site. Actually, if you have a chance, try Googling it so you can see all of the details on how they created the 7.5-foot tall Brachiosaurus puppet with just the head and the neck on display. It's huge. And if you've ever seen the film, then you know it turned out real good on camera. I mean, the dinosaurs are pretty realistic, of course, which made the movie extra fun as an experience for the viewer. But the site says that the effects artists actually had to get into character to make this happen, and that the digital artists even took video of themselves acting like the creatures before they animated the stampede scene in particular, which of course is really creative. I mean, every detail, every creature, every behavior that we see in the film, is carefully planned. And according to the site, there is actually about 6 minutes of screen time for the dinos of the film, with total dino effects shots only totaling up to about 14 minutes of the entire 127-minute film. So, I mean, it happens really quickly, yet integrates so beautifully in the film as a whole. It's definitely something to appreciate. The movie, of course, was very successful, so much so, actually, that it apparently brought an actor, Richard Attenborough, out of retirement. The site says that he was on a bit of a break from the movie and the film industry, but when Spielberg brought him in to be a part of this one, he thought it was a good idea. Even after certain obstacles like a big hurricane hitting the set during their production in 1992 over in Hawaii, they still managed to make it all happen for our entertainment. And even though we see so many different creatures in the film, apparently only one of the robotic dinosaurs actually made it to the beautiful set over in Hawaii. The site says that their team even made a mini documentary about the process of creating some of these creatures, like the T-Rex. It just took so much to make these animals come to life for the film. But not only that, apparently, the appearance of the creatures, of course, that mattered for the visuals of the movie. But you couldn't have a dino without its mighty sounds. The site outlines that it actually took various different real animal sounds to combine with what we heard and know as the T-Rex's roar. It says that it was a mix of a tiger, alligator, baby elephant, and more. One of the dinos even had a combination of even more unique animal sounds. I mean, we're talking howler monkeys, hawk screeches, rattlesnake hisses, and swan calls to make it sound and just come to life. Again, just took so much detail and planning just to bring us the ever so successful Jurassic Park. As with any career field, film directors must approach each project with great detail in order to have a successful work product. And I mean, that's the same exact scenario when it comes to professional attorneys in their cases, just as an example. I mean, whether a client is in need of representation for a car accident or even something like storm damage, they've got to have someone that they trust and someone with great experience to make sure that they're covered. Luckily, Moore Law Firm in the city of McAllen has a dedicated team of professionals with over 25 years of experience, so they're definitely equipped to help guide you through any legal situation that you might encounter. And we decided to introduce you to Michael Moore himself for all the details.
Content segments during Valley por Vida were paid for by Moore Law Firm.
Hello everybody, this is Michael Moore with the Moore Law Firm. We're located here in the Rio Grande Valley. I've been born and raised in McAllen in the Valley area. We've been practicing law here at our office for over 30 years. We handle clients' needs and claims involving either car accidents, truck accidents, and also handle cases involving storm damage claims. We've been handling those matters for, like I said, over 30 years. So on storm claims, as everybody remembers, about 2 years ago, we had a storm down here called Hurricane Hannah, and which devastated and caused a lot of property damage in the kind of the North Valley through the Edinburgh, Raymondville, Rio Grande City areas. And we've been handling those claims, litigating those claims down at the courthouse. You know, I'm one of the liaison lawyers that are leading the cases against several insurance companies. And the thing is, there's deadlines coming up on those claims. Everybody's been kind of waiting because of COVID. People were reluctant about either file claims or to pursue those claims or follow up with those claims. And what we do here at the Moore Law Firm is that we provide everybody with a free second opinion on their home or property. And what that means is that we send our experts out to your property, and our experts will determine whether or not the insurance company paid you enough for your claim, and if they didn't, then that you have rights to pursue those claims. And so we handle those types of matters. And the thing is that at the end of the day, we make the insurance company pay for all those losses, as well as you having to hire a lawyer. And so, but the deadlines are coming up on those claims because, generally speaking, there's about a 2-year deadline from when the insurance company denied or delayed your claim. And those deadlines are coming up later on this year. And so it's real important for everybody to give us a call, and we can do a free inspection. And people may not realize it. If you go outside, if you see any shingles missing, or if you have wet spots in your building or in your home, you very likely have a storm claim, and you can't let that storm claim pass because you won't have a chance to recover. It's like having a car accident, and the person that caused the accident has damaged your fender or your car. Well, you have to be active in terms of getting that recovered from your insurance company, and so we handle storm damage claims as well as car accident claims. And we've been handling those claims, like I said, for over 30 years. And people need to understand that when you're involved in car accident cases or truck accident cases, really the fight is not necessarily with the driver or the truck driver, it's all about the insurance company. At the end of the day, the insurance company is responsible for resolving these claims.
Content segments during Valley por Vida were paid for by Moore Law Firm.
For help with your inquiries or your case, feel free to visit the Moore Law Firm at their 4900 North 10th Street in McAllen location. You can also give their team a call at 956-300-3300 or visit their website at moore-firm.com. And lastly, don't forget that they're on social media and are always willing to engage with you online. So be sure to give them a follow if you haven't already. All right, that's all we've got for now. Thanks again so much for hanging out with us today, and we can't wait to see you next time on Valley por Vida.